Politics is a very interesting game. On Wednesday, the High Court made a ruling on the Building Bridges Initiative process. According to the High Court, BBI is unconstitutional. That ruling was a major victory for the Deputy President William Ruto. And from the moment the court made that ruling, the Deputy President has been celebrating. Of course, you can understand why the Deputy President has been celebrating. The Deputy President had suffered, before that ruling, a series of defeats. He was defeated at the County Assembly. He was defeated at the National Assembly. And the Deputy President had also been defeated at the Senate. So the Deputy President has been on a celebratory mode. Let me read for you the tweets he's been making since that time. The day that ruling was made, this is what the Deputy President updated on his official Twitter handle. There is a God in heaven who loves Kenya immeasurably. May God's name be praised forever. I don't know whether the Deputy President supported the current constitution. The current constitution he also opposed and gave various reasons why the current constitution was bad and why Kenyans needed not to vote for it. He was happy that the High Court declared the BBI process unconstitutional. BBI is actually a product of President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, that handshake, which came up with the 9-point agenda. And yesterday, the Deputy President also made a very interesting post. And this is why I keep on maintaining that politics is a very interesting game. He's saying, our democracy is anchored on the rule of law, constitutionalism, separation of power, and respect for independent institutions. All patriotic citizens must defend these tenets just like judiciary did. Now let's focus on COVID vaccination, economic recovery, the B4 agenda, and stay united. Now, if you read this tweet closely, you'll find a new Deputy President, a new William Ruto. The William Ruto I know, and I want to challenge anybody here, is not known to use the word democracy. The William Ruto I know is not known to use the word rule of law. The William Ruto I know is not known to use the word constitutionalism. The William Ruto I know is not known to use the word separation of power. The William Ruto I know is not known to use the word respect for independent institutions. This is a guy who carved his political niche under Youth for Kanu. We all know what the Youth for Kanu stood for. Then he progressed to Kanu and up to now. In the last election alone, he's talking of independence of institution. In the last election alone, this is what the Deputy President said about our judiciary.
We may not be learned, but we are not stupid. Na tunataka Maraga atusikie vizuri. Kwa sababu he has had his day. Ours is coming. And by the way, that is not a threat. He has had his day. He has done his game. Our day is coming. Si ni kweli jameni? Wazi watu wasituone ati wataenda kusema mambo Kiingereza mingi hapo. Hapana. Hiyo no. Hiyo hapana. Wacha tuseme, kwa sababu lazima tuambiane ukweli ya kwamba yale yaliendelea kotini pale, what went on, that a decision was made that overturned the will of 15 million Kenyans by some 3-4 people and overturned the will of the people, so that the will of a few people in court can prevail. We want to tell them, it is not the Supreme Court that is supreme. It is the Kenyan people that are supreme. And we will prove this shortly.
But why is the deputy president happy? Why is he laughing at President Uhuru Kenyatta, and why is the deputy president laughing at Raila Odinga after the High Court ruling? In this video today, I want us to look at why the deputy president made these statements which I've just read. But before we do that, if you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Give this particular video thumbs up. Now let us get back to business. William Ruto is very happy. He's celebrating. And he's been tweeting. In my considered opinion, William Ruto should not be celebrating, and he should not be very happy for two reasons or three reasons. Number one, in my considered opinion, it's actually premature. You never know in politics. Maybe it was designed that the High Court was going to kick out or to stop the BBI process. And then probably the initiators of the BBI were going to go to the Court of Appeal, or even probably up to the Supreme Court, because constitutionally they are allowed to appeal the rulings. So you never know what's going to be the outcome of the Court of Appeal. You never know what's going to be the outcome at the Supreme Court. So it was premature to celebrate, because what will happen if that ruling is going to be overturned? That's number two. It's also going to provoke President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, which means these guys may now decide to take the issue personally. If they were relaxed a bit, they can now say, okay, this is what this man is saying. We now want to show him that we have the power. So they can now then go and even force the judiciary to make a ruling in their favor. And number three, it has also exposed the deputy president as the one behind several teams, as the one behind the individuals who filed the cases, like the Linda Katiba initiative. But that's not the main issue today. Why do you think the deputy president is actually happy and laughing? Number one, in my considered opinion, is the last laugh. I don't know whether William Ruto was briefed that these guys had the option of appealing. But after those series of defeats, and William Ruto had appeared to be subdued, he now had the opportunity to laugh. The last laugh is always the sweetest. And President Uhuru Kenyatta was being dealt with ruthlessly by the judges. Because remember, before this ruling, Raila Odinga had warned that nobody was going to stop reggae. And the deputy president had also reminded him that they are going to stop the reggae.
Mko tayari? Mko tayari? Na mimi nasema nobody can stop reggae.
Nobody can stop reggae. Nobody.
Ambiwa ati nobody can stop reggae. Really? Na hii reggae itakwama.
Number two, in my considered opinion, the deputy president was also trying to take credit for that victory. As a matter of fact, on Wednesday, the deputy president was trending, even yesterday, and most people credited him for this particular victory. The truth of the matter, as far as I am concerned, the deputy president indicated that he was not going to oppose the BBI. But again, you can't divorce some names from the deputy president. David Ndii is leading a team which is opposing the Building Bridges Initiative process. And the fact that David Ndii is opposing this team means that the hands of the deputy president is deeply in the Linda Katiba initiative. And because the Linda Katiba initiative won, you have to give it credit. You have to give credit to David Ndii and the team, and you also have to give credit to the main sponsor, who is the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. Number 3, I think the Deputy President is also keen on changing his image into a Democrat, a reformist, a human rights defender, someone who can defend the Constitution. The Deputy President image before has always been associated with KANU, all the bad things, with Jubilee, all the bad things, and again with corruption. But he's been changing those images. Corruption he has managed to deal with. He's dissociating himself from Jubilee. Now the deputy president is trying to dissociate himself from a team which is trying to mutilate, from a team which is trying so hard to change the constitution. So he's telling them that let us respect independent institutions. While just in the last election, the deputy president lectured David Maraga, and Kenyans were just there. So he's keen on changing his image, the perceptions Kenyans have about him. Like I know today, even on this platform, there are people who believes that Ruto is a Democrat, is a reformist, he respects the independent institution, that William Ruto is the best person to lead this country. So he's keen on changing that image. And lastly, I think the deputy president is also sending a message to Kenyans that he is actually ready to lead the no campaign. Why am I saying so? This ruling, because initially the deputy president used to say that for him, BBI is not his priority, that he's not going to oppose it, and he's not going to support it. Now a ruling has been made, and the deputy president is now saying that the courts made a very good ruling, and is celebrating with those who are opposed to this process. So from my understanding is that the deputy president is actually trying now to take lead of the campaigns.
One thing that is very clear, I want to assure you, vile Deputy President amesema, we are not going to oppose this referendum, tuseme no. Kwa sababu gani? It is not a constitution. Ile katiba itatokea, it will not be a constitution of handshake, or constitution of Kiereweke, or constitution of Tangatanga. It will be the constitution of the Republic of Kenya. Whoever becomes president will implement that constitution. If he feels that there are some issues in it that need to be amended, these are not the last amendments that will be done in the constitution of Kenya.
I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts on this particular matter. Because personally, I think the deputy president is laughing at President Uhuru Kenyatta because he has the last laugh, because he wants to take the credit for the ruling. He also wants to change his image into a reformist, someone who can defend the rights of Kenyans, traits which were initially associated with Raila Odinga. If you read Moses Kuria's tweet yesterday, he was also alluding to something which is very interesting. And the deputy president, I'm sure, is also now ready, after gauging the mood of Kenyans, to lead the Building Bridges Initiative process, the no campaign, the no side. Should the Court of Appeal overturn the High Court ruling? Because the BBI team has already indicated that they are going to challenge that ruling in a higher court. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Thank you guys, and until next time, this is Makwiny. What we do on this channel is simple. We analyze politics in a very simple way. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day.